Alright, ladies and gentlemen.
Near.
Why do I have a little elephant here? Let's address the elephant in the room, as they would say. If you watch videos of Kobe Bryant and his daughter, there's a cute video
Symbols.
of him playing with his daughter. It's picture cards. They have picture cards on their mouths. And they turned those picture cards upside down. They're bobbing their heads.
Poverty.
Now, the pictures are upside down. Upside down, it looks like hands. It looks like two hands, right? And how many people died on that plane? The helicopter? Kobe and his daughter, right? I'm just saying there's a strange trend here going on. So I'm addressing the elephant in the room. What's the elephant in the room? All the conspiracies online about Kobe's passing. And at the end of this video,
Country.
I'll show you what truly killed. That's what the news said. The news, when Kobe Bryant died, it said Kobe Bryant killed. So, what are they saying, right? Was it an accident? No one's really figuring out what it is. Pilot error? Did the pilot fly into the fog? Why did he fly into the fog when you're not supposed to?
Happy.
That pilot, Arizabine, he had 20 years experience. Pilots, helicopter pilots that have 30, 40, 50 years experience will not fly into the fog because they know it's IIMC conditions, meaning it's really foggy, you can't see nothing. They won't. Other helicopter pilots will avoid flying into the fog because they know once you fly into the fog,
Match.
there's a 99.9% chance you have like a minute to 10 minutes left over of your life, and all your passengers could die if you fly into the fog. So why did the Arizabine, with knowing that, go into VFR conditions? Why did he choose to fly into the fog when he knew the risks and he knew who was on board with him? Why did he do that? So I'm addressing the elephant in the room. So before we talk about Kobe Bryant and his little elephant picture cards, which upside down looks like hands. Look at it. And he's bobbing it with the pictures, right? Him and his daughter. What am I trying to say? I'm trying to say what I think. What I think is that someone did this to Kobe Bryant. That's what I think. That's just my opinion. You say that's impossible. Well, who was flying the helicopter? Kobe Bryant or the helicopter pilot? So someone did this to him. But I'll show you that at the end of the video. What truly made Arizabine crash? Now, why is Paranormal Busters so passionate about justice, getting justice right? Why do I always suspect things? I'll tell you a story about my cousin back home and how he was murdered. So get this. My cousin worked at a meat plant, a slaughterhouse where you slaughter animals, right? He was working there. This is in Europe. Working there, and many men what they did is they shot the animal in the head. That's what you do at slaughterhouses. They have these specialized guns that shoot out a knife that goes into the animal's head, and the animal dies. I mean, how do you think you get your McDonald's? Where do you think those animals came from? There's people out there whose jobs is to work at the slaughterhouse. My cousin worked at a slaughterhouse. Now, on Halloween, it's a couple of years ago. It's before 9/11. On Halloween, my cousin is working at the meat plant, right? They're on break. He's got a kettle gun in his hand. His friend, not a friend, actually, more a guy that was really known for being brutal in the place. He would slaughter animals, and he would make jokes about it as he slaughtered the animal, He was brutal to the animals, all right? So this guy approached my cousin with the kettle gun in his hand, and he pointed it at my cousin's heart, right at his heart. the safety, they have a safety, right? If you push it in, the safety went off, and he shot my cousin right in the heart. Now, just before
Descend.
there was witnesses to it. He was joking with my cousin, right? With the gun. Haha, I'm gonna kill you today. Haha, you're gonna die today. It's Halloween. This is the biggest prank. Halloween, before Halloween night in Europe, they're pranksters. Well, his little prank actually shot my cousin right in the arteries. There was no recovery.
Jesus.
My cousin dropped dead. He died. You know what happened to that murderer? He went to court because there was witnesses. He said it was just a joke. And the European courts let that guy go. And when my uncle was in court, trying to get justice for his son's murder, and I'll show you a clip of my cousin.
Next.
So as my uncle was in court trying to get justice for the murder, you know what the son of a bitch did? The guy who killed my cousin? What he did? He was laughing. The son of a bitch was laughing about it. After they said innocent.
Language.
Right? But the damn guy knew that it was a safety. He pushed it against my cousin's heart, set off the safety, and pulled the trigger. And he said he was going to kill my cousin. So anyway, the stupid European courts. Why do they feel compassionate towards the murderer? Because he had children. Who's going to take care of those kids? So that's one of the reasons they let him go, right? That's stupid. Is that justice or stupidity? Yeah, stupidity. So Paranormal Busters has been on a hunt for bad people ever since. So let me tell you this: before we talk about Kobe Bryant, I honestly think someone took him out. You say how? The helicopter was flying through fog. It was foggy conditions. Yeah, but did you know there's technology to remotely control? Like a few days ago, I was driving my vehicle and it mysteriously went off. It mysteriously went off. I'm like, what the hell's going on here? Right? So I turned it on. I turned it off and on. By the way, if you have a hacker, that's right. What I think killed Kobe Bryant in the helicopter was a hacker. They can hack vehicles through your entertainment system. Right? Was someone playing a cruel little joke on Kobe Bryant? They knew the perfect cover, eh? They know the pilot's going to get blamed for flying in the fog, and the hackers hack in at that moment as a cover, right? Perfect cover. They hack the helicopter and make it crash. Is that a possibility? I'm just saying. I'm just putting that out there. Hackers can hack people's cars, and if you're a celebrity and you're out cruising with your vehicle and your vehicle mysteriously shuts, it's a brand new vehicle. There shouldn't be any problems with it, and your vehicle mysteriously shuts off, right? Don't panic. Just shut off your key and turn it back on, and the hackers will lose control.
So
they will lose control of your car, and you will regain control back of your vehicle, right? Hackers are out there playing jokes on celebrities. Why are they doing that? For fun? The way the hackers see it is like they didn't cause the accident. They caused a malfunction in the vehicle or helicopter or private airplane, whatever they like to hack into. Yeah, hackers. They don't think they caused the accident. It's the pilot's reaction to the malfunction that causes the accident, right? So was Bryant trying to fight off the hackers that were controlling his helicopter in the fog? It's a perfect cover-up.
Sandy.
I'm just saying, is that what happened? So the NTSB, the investigators, should be aware of that. And how the hell are they going to find out if it was tracked or not? There's not even a black box in the helicopter. How are they going to find out if it was even hacked? How do they hack? Through entertainment systems, through iPads, through telephones. There was telephones on the airplane. They can hack certain parts of certain vehicles, helicopters, you name it. Hackers are evil. Now, you got to think about it. Let's address the elephant in the room. Who would be wealthy enough to pay a hacker to do that to Kobe Bryant? Just saying. Is that a possibility? Or is it just normal human error? Kind of strange. Just saying, dude. And if a hacker gets into a flying vehicle, that you can't just shut off your engine so that the hackers cannot hack your vehicle. If you're flying, you can't do that. On a car you can, as it's rolling, right? You can shut it off and turn it back on, and it'll reset the system. The hackers will lose control of hacking your car, and you will be back in control. If you're a celebrity, beware that the hackers are not out there trying to murder you. They do it for fun. They're insane. Why do they do it? I don't know why they do it. Maybe someone pays them. Maybe someone pays them good money to do it. The deep dark web. I don't know. Just things people need to be aware of, and should investigators, accident investigators, and helicopter investigators should be aware of hackers from this point on.
Suddenly.
Now let me show you the clip of Kobe Bryant and his little daughter. They have elephant pictures. They're bobbing their heads. It's upside down, and it looks like hands. Right? It looks like hands upside down. The feet in the trunk looks like a hand. Say big deal? It is a big deal. Who had a hand in it? Who was watching those videos of Kobe Bryant and saw hands? See that? It looks like hands, right? They're elephants upside down on a card, but it looks like hands. How does Paranormal Busters know so much information about all these murders? Because I talk to the ghosts. The ghosts come to me because they wanna snitch. They wanna snitch out who murdered them. So I talk to them through Paranormal Equipment, and they tell me little things that happened. So I'm telling you what might have possibly happened. Now you gotta prove it, the investigators. Is that what happened?
40.
Or was it just natural helicopter flying into the fog? Because when a helicopter flies into the fog, you're doomed. If a helicopter flies into the fog, they call it the soup, which is foggy conditions, there's no way out. Well, the elephant just fell by itself. You guys saw that. You guys saw that. It's maybe the vibrations of the car or whatever. You see that? Now, if you look at Xxxtentacion's murder, it was the same thing. X kept getting teased. Someone kept teasing him. He kept using hand gestures on his video, and then Xxxtentacion, the guys who came to murder Xxxtentacion, after his ghost did appear to me and gave me some clues on who did it. And Xxxtentacion actually spoke from the afterlife during a session I had. And he actually screamed out who planned his murder. I had that video. You know what? What's funny? That video mysteriously got hacked out of my computer. Just mysteriously vanished. So someone doesn't want the truth to be known.
Them.
Isn't that strange? Nothing got deleted in my computer. Just the one video where Xxxtentacion blurs out, and I wasn't even asking him. He blurs out, so-and-so did it, and he says it so loud. So it's gone. That video's gone. I can't prove it. I'm not going to talk about it. Put my life in risk. But I will give you clues. That the people who made those guys go after Xxxtentacion are still out there. And they had a hand in it. In fact, they will often, on interviews, the famous people who did this, on interviews will often say, "Don't force my hand." They'll actually say that. So they're actually toying with the authorities that they've done it, and they're going to do it again. Let me show you a clip of a psychotic person in the past that's done something similar. You see that? So these people get away with it, and they keep toying with the authorities. Like, haha, you'll never catch me, right? You will be caught. One day, dude. And you're watching my videos, you know who you are.
Process.
You will be caught. Now, or in the afterlife, they're going to put your ass in hell for murdering people. That's what I think murdered Kobe. Hackers. And somebody paid those hackers. But I could be wrong. I could be right. In Xxxtentacion's case, Xxxtentacion, the artist, right? How do they know where he was?
Drift.
They blocked him in, and his car couldn't move. He couldn't escape. Interesting enough. How did they know his location? Who used technology to tell the bad guys where Xxtentacion was at the very time. Okay, right. Just a coincidence, huh? And as Xxxtentacion said,
Coins.
now let's move on to Nipsey Hussle. Nipsey Hussle got murdered by a guy he's also been caught. All these murderers were caught. But the real people who use technology to get those murderers to do it are still out there. And in my opinion, the evidence points to it. Could be. I'm not trying to make conspiracies. I'm just saying something is going on here. Nipsey Hussle, I'll show you a picture. He's got 5 fingers, 5 pointed to his body, 1 pointed to his head. That's exactly how many times he got shot. So he was alive when he made that picture. And the elephant picture, it looks like hands, right? Strange, huh? Now, who did Kobe Bryant have beef with before he died? Well, those are the suspects who paid hackers to do that to Kobe. Those are the suspects. Didn't he have some sort of lawsuit with someone or something? You know what I'm saying? Well, that would be the perfect cover, right? That's the time when these guys attack. Is when someone else can get blamed for it, and the real murderers are getting away with it because the real murderers are getting away with it because they're using technology to take out celebrities. Why are they doing that? I find strange. So I will say this. Let's talk about Christianity and Islam. There's the prophet Jesus, right? Jesus. Then in Islam there's the prophet Muhammad. Muhammad warned all his people about one enemy. He said, "Beware of the people. Beware of the people of the elephant. They're the most dangerous people on earth." Who are the people of the elephant? Do your research. So, who did Kobe Bryant have a beef with before he died? That lawsuit? Just saying, something's going on. So, Eric Holder, after murdering Nipsey Hussle, he put himself into a mental institution. Murderers, after they murder someone, they run and hide. This guy goes into a mental institution and says, "I've been hearing voices in my head. I think it's God. I'm hearing voices." Right? And the voices told him to kill Nipsey Hussle, and he did it. Now let me show you that there's technology. You can put a murderer could have been far away in a vehicle and shot out those voices into Eric Holder's head, and he heard the voices and he obeyed the command. See, when you put those electronic voices into people's heads, they will if they are on drugs, they will actually obey commands. It becomes hypnotism. And Eric Holder didn't even know. He knew there was something wrong with him. Where are those voices coming from? He knew they were not normal voices that you normally hear in your head. So is Eric Holder innocent or guilty? You say, well, he's guilty. He pulled the trigger. Yeah, but if you look at the picture of Nipsey Hussle, somebody planned that.
Probably.
There's 5 fingers, 1 finger. Coincidence. And then Kobe Bryant is bobbing the pictures. Him and his daughter are bobbing the pictures of the elephants, and the elephants are upside down. That's strange. That tells me that the murderer has been watching people.
America.
He's been watching celebrities. So if you're a celebrity, don't do any hand gestures or anything that looks like a hand on your videos, on your Instagram videos or anything, because it seems that, if I'm right about this, it seems that they're selecting certain celebrities. They're throwing up hand gestures. So watch what kind of hand gestures you put out there. It's very strange. It could all just be a coincidence, right? Maybe the hand thing is just a prediction, right? They're just, how people predict their own deaths and such. Let's address the elephant in the room. Yeah, I just wanted to tell you guys that.
Robert.
So, who murdered Kobe Bryant? Well, the real truth is this. But what I think happened is something else. But here's the real truth. This is how they're going to cover it all up, just like the fog. How it's all going to be dismissed. And then the murderers, the hackers, are going to, guaranteed, they're going to hit another celebrity. They already hit Xxxtentacion, Nipsey Hussle,
Don.
Kobe, and other celebrities have died mysteriously. Their ghosts have not visited me. These three ghosts have. They really want justice. Something is up. Right? And what's up is upside down, the hand gestures. So it seems that the victims are being selected, the celebrities are being selected.
October.
So this clearly gives out a clue on who the murderer might be. They're the hand. They're picking people. I call this son of a bitch the hand murderer. He has a hands-on killing, right? He's using technology to hide in the background
Line.
and to murder and kill. That's what I think. But I could be wrong. Maybe I'm just wrong. Maybe I'm just a crazy man. I'm just saying, further investigations should be done. Addressing the elephant in the room. Is anybody paying attention? Now, I find it very strange that after
Peace.
Paranormal Busters allowed the ghosts to speak from the afterlife, the people who died, Xxxtentacion, after that, someone played a prank on Paranormal Busters, and I'll show you a video of how they did it. Yeah, so that's the prank they did. Why would they do that? Was that the murderer toying with me? Going, haha, I know that you know, but you'll never catch me, right? Paranormal Busters doesn't need to catch you. It's all in your hands. You did it, and you're gonna be
Laugh.
caught. You're gonna be caught. You're gonna be caught. Yeah, and he's probably out there laughing about it. But they're gonna be caught. I'll tell you that. I'm just saying the FBI, CIA, whoever,
No.
they should really go after the investigating these cases further. Why are these celebrities mysteriously dropping like flies? Why is so many people dying? Literally dropping like flies, right? Dropping from the sky. Get it? Do you see all the hidden messages there? Someone is very, very clever out there.
Censures.
Just saying. They're clever, but they're being stupid because they're leaving cookie crumbs. You know, murderers always leave clues.
Sometime.
And psychotic murderers, especially like hackers, they're so smart, they leave clues. They taunt the authorities. Right? Haha, you'll never catch me, right? No, they will be caught. And I hope they get caught really fucking soon. Because I'm tired of seeing celebrities die. Tired of it. But then again,
Allow.
what truly killed Kobe Bryant? Okay, let's stick to the facts. Apparently, this is what killed Kobe Bryant. Let me show you.